Hello, grade 9 students. Welcome to the online biology classes. Today we are going to study about life cycle of mosquito. Why are we studying the life cycle of insects? Yes, we are studying the life cycle of insects so that we can control harmful insects and promote the useful ones. In today's class, we will look into the classification of mosquito in the animal kingdom. We will describe the structure of male and female mosquito and differentiate between them. We will also look into the detailed explanation of life cycle of mosquito with different stages. Then we will differentiate anopheles with Culex mosquito in brief. Lastly, we will have a look into the important diseases transmitted by mosquitoes along with its control measures. Let's begin the classification with the highest order, that is kingdom, at the beginning. Mosquito belongs to kingdom Animalia and subkingdom Invertebrata. Invertebrata because it does not have backbone. It is kept in phylum Arthropoda, which means jointed legs. Mosquito bears jointed legs, so it is kept in phylum Arthropoda. It is kept in class Insecta because it has three pairs of walking legs. Some of the important examples of mosquito found in Nepal are Anopheles freeborni and Culex tarsalis. Let's have a look into the general structure of mosquito. The body of a mosquito is very soft and small, covered with scales, and it is divided into three parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. The head of mosquito is very small, almost spherical, and it bears a pair of compound eyes, a pair of antennae, and the mouth part called proboscis. Proboscis is the organ which helps mosquitoes in sucking. The female mosquitoes purge and suck blood from the healthy body, while the males are only for sucking. The thorax consists of three parts. They are prothorax, the middle mesothorax, and the lower metathorax. The thorax bears three pairs of jointed legs and a single pair of wings. Dear students, you might have noticed the buzzing sound produced by the mosquito. Do you know which organ produced that sound? Yes, the buzzing sound comes from the vibration of the wings during flight. The abdomen of mosquito is made of 9 segments, which possesses anal opening and the genital opening. The ninth segment of a male mosquito bears anal style, which helps in copulation. Can you tell the difference between male mosquito and female mosquito? Male mosquitoes only feed on sap of plant, while the female mosquitoes bite and suck blood. In male, antenna is provided with long hairs, while in females, the antenna is provided with short hairs. The mouth parts of male mosquitoes are adapted for sucking, whereas the mouth parts of female mosquitoes are adapted for sucking and biting. In male, the abdomen is smaller, while the female possesses the larger abdomen. The life cycle of mosquito completes in 4 phases: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Mosquitoes copulate in the evening during flight. After copulation, female mosquitoes lay their eggs in stagnant or fresh water. The female Anopheles lays 40 to 100 eggs at a time, while the Culex lays 200 to 300 eggs at a time. The eggs are hatched into larvae within 2 to 3 days under suitable conditions. Larvae are transparent and emerge from the lower end of each egg. They are also called wrigglers because of their caterpillar-like movements. The body of larva is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. The head bears a pair of compound eyes and mouth part. The front part of the mouth of a larva possesses feeding process with the help of which the food reaches the mouth. The thorax is broad, unsegmented, and has no appendages. On the lateral sides, three pairs of tufts of hairs are present. The abdomen is made of 9 segments. Each of these segments bear bristles. The dorsal side of the eighth segment possesses a siphon. On the distal end of the siphon, a pair of spiracles is present. The spiracles help in respiration. After about a week, the larva molts for the last time and develops into pupa. They are commonly known as tumblers, as they are very active in comparison to the pupae of other insects. It always swims with the help of its paddles. It does not feed at all, as it does not possess mouth parts. It respires with the help of respiratory trumpets. The body of the pupa is comma-cept. The body can be divided into two parts: anterior cephalothorax and the posterior elongated hook-like structure is abdomen. Within 2 to 7 days, pupa metamorphoses into a mosquito. The fourth stage is the adult. After the completion of metamorphosis, the pupa develops the body organs inside it, and an imago is formed. The imago is a complete insect stage in which the mosquito is completely young. The imago emerges when the pupal skin splits. The mosquito dries its wings by vibrating and then flies in air. When mating occurs between male and female, the female starts laying eggs. The complete life cycle from eggs to adult takes 10 to several days. Let's now differentiate between the Anopheles and Culex mosquito. Let us first differentiate in terms of eggs. As you can see, the eggs of Anopheles are laid singly and horizontally on the surface of water, whereas the eggs of Culex are laid vertically in clusters on the surface of water. The eggs of Anopheles are boat-shaped, but the eggs of Culex are cigar-shaped. The Anopheles lay eggs on clean water, whereas the Culex lay eggs in dirty water. Now let us differentiate the larvae of Anopheles and Culex. As you can see, the larva of Anopheles is surface feeder, whereas the larva of Culex is bottom feeder. In Anophele larva, the respiratory siphon is short, whereas in Culex larva, the respiratory siphon is longer. The Anopheles larva forms remains parallel with water surface, whereas the Culex larva forms an angle inside the water. Let us differentiate the pupa of Anopheles and Culex mosquito. The pupa of Anopheles is green, whereas the pupa of Culex is colorless. As you can see, the abdomen of the pupa in Anopheles is more bent, whereas the abdomen of the pupa in Culex is less bent. When you look into the adult Anopheles and Culex, the adult Anopheles body is provided with delicate legs, whereas the body in Culex is provided with stouter legs. In Anopheles, the wings are spotted and cannot fly for a long distance, whereas in Culex, the wings are transparent and can fly for a long distance. The body is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees to the surface in Anopheles. As you can see, the Culex body lies parallel to the surface. Diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. Some of the major examples are malaria, dengue, yellow fever, filaria. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium vivax and it is transmitted by female Anopheles mosquito. Dengue is caused by dengue virus and it is transmitted by female Aedes mosquito. Yellow fever is the disease caused by yellow fever virus and it is transmitted by female Aedes mosquito. Filaria is caused by the worm Wucheria brandkopfi and it is transmitted by female mosquito, mainly Culex. What are the ways to control this harmful insect? We can control the mosquitoes by removing swamp area and stagnant water around the living houses. We can also spray kerosene, DDT, etc. over the surface of water, which kills the larvae and pupae and protects us. Certain fishes such as trouts, Gumbutia help selectively feed mosquito larvae, which helps to control these mosquitoes. We can also control mosquitoes by personal protection using mosquito net, anti-mosquito mats, etc. Hope you enjoyed the class and it must be informative to you all. Thank you.